Hello and welcome. Maybe, we're not sure. We've started, if you were watching before, you've noticed that we've restarted it. And I'm going to give my intro again, and I apologize if you've already heard this, but I won't say it the same way because I didn't write it down. My name is Shannon DeVito.
I'm Aubrey Williams.
And I'm Kurt Reedy, and I am proud to announce that we are moving and grooving on Twitch right now.
Look at us go. And I want to introduce our wonderful interpreter, Brandi, who's going to be with us all day, all evening, to help us interpret for anybody who needs it. So welcome to Quiplash to Save America. Thank you so much for being here. We are raising money for the PA Dems, PA Democrats. If you are not as in with them as we are, we're not really. Aubrey will give the spiel in a minute. We're raising money for them. The money goes to the tight races that are here in our state. They also go to the volunteers to help get supplies so that we can get the vote out. It also goes to putting up signs and all that fun jazz that you need when you are in a lovely swing state, yes, which Pennsylvania is, and everyone knows that because that's all they talk about. And yeah, so we did this about 4 years ago, and here we are again, because of course. But thank you so much for being here. We're really excited. We're going to have a little bit of fun, talk about a little about the election, and hopefully raise some money, which is the key to a fundraiser.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you not get us sued?
Yes, I think I can. We
Great.
just want to say we are in no way affiliated with Jackbox TV or Quiplash, Jackbox Games, I guess it is, or the PA Dems. We're just fans of all three. So we're just doing this because we love it and we want to raise some money for PA Dems. We have zero money, so please don't sue us.
We just love the work. Want them to keep going. Keep doing your thing.
keep going. Because we got to have something to do. If you are watching and you have any questions or any thoughts, or you just want to chat, we do have a chat. So make sure you put some questions in there. And also, that's where our fundraiser code is. So you can click on that to donate. And we are going to have some prizes that we will give out. So make sure you put in that you donated and how much, and we will get you a prize.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll pick people. I mean, we'll see. All right, we're gonna hand out prizes. Gosh, why am I put in charge of anything? Okay. All right. So should we bring on our lovely guests?
We should.
First up, I'm just gonna go the first one I see. We're gonna bring on Alex Pearlman. You may know him as Pearlmania 500 on the IGs and co-host of Too Many Tabs with his lovely wife. So
thank you. Welcome. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I'm excited to be here. It's been so long since I've done anything with you guys, and I'm not gonna be screaming like I usually am because my 9-month-old is asleep on the other side of that wall. So the fun world of Zoom entertainment makes you miss a black box theater.
Where you could scream because it was usually 3 people and it didn't disturb anyone.
Exactly. Yeah, right? Exactly.
I enjoyed it. All right. Up next, we have Alison Zeidman, writer for Full Frontal with Sam B, Emmy-nominated writer for Full Frontal with Sam B.
Show that no longer exists.
Sure.
In our hearts. It exists in our hearts.
Mine too.
Great show. It never dies. And last but not least, we have Allison Tolman. You may know her from Fargo, from Why Women Kill, from Good Girls, and coming up on November 12th on NBC.
Yes.
Is St. Denis Medical.
Correct.
Check it out.
Hey, we can't wait.
Yes.
Guys.
We need some feel-good TV at this time of the year, for sure.
Yeah, and that is a week after the election. So either way, you're going to have something great to look forward to.
Yeah. That's the plan.
It will be your responsibility to save America after this Quiplash.
Got it.
It's true.
I'm on it.
Thank you. Please let your castmates know. It is on them.
I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. We just wanted to bring you out. Like, we wanted to talk a little bit before we get started with games. Because it's it's good to talk about why we're here.
Yes.
So
Amen.
so Alex, I know that you have had you've done a lot for this election, and you went to the convention and all
Yeah.
that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that experience?
Sure. So yeah, I got invited to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. I was one of nearly 200 different content creators that were there, and it was just kind of like having the experience and being able to kind of document that and take that to crowds and audiences who typically don't watch convention speeches or don't understand what the experience is and kind of what happens there. And it was really neat because I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet so many delegates inside the Democratic Party, and I myself actually am a committee person. I got elected 2 years ago to my local Democratic committee. 3 years ago, actually. Can't wait for it to be over. I am not running for reelection, but no, I've learned like I've just like I've been involved in politics most of my life, but never like actually part of the party. And just seeing what that infrastructure is, like that's why like all the conspiracy theories make me laugh so much because I'm like, I don't think like you can't get 5 Democrats in a room to agree on what to have for lunch, much less on like how to control the everything. So it's been a fun experience on that side of things. But beyond that, it's really just been just kind of reaching out to different audiences and kind of showing people that experience and cursing out Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy. That was
Oh my
life
God.
highlight. And so much so, I'm gonna see if this works. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my air horn works. So we're all in danger.
I hope that didn't wake your baby up though.
No, it's only through headphones.
Oh,
This
great.
is-
great.
I want to know where it ranked as far as like life achievement, Mike Lindell, baby, like where.
So yeah, I would say a number one was probably being a Philly's funniest finalist in 2012. Number two would be cursing out Mike Lindell. Number three, holding my child for the first time. Number four would be people subscribing to my podcast.
Nice.
And then number five is my wife telling me I'm an idiot every single day, and then we move her back up to number one.
Aw.
That's
I love
nice.
Yeah,
the cycle.
The cycle of life.
good cycle.
The cycle of life.
Yep.
That's very cool though that you got to go. And when you were there, did you feel like there was an excitement? Do you think that
Oh, yeah.
excitement has died down? Do you think
No.
it's still going?
I think there is excitement. I think everyone's very, very tired. I think we have 3 weeks left, and everyone who's in Pennsylvania knows these ads are getting to us. I think the psychic damage that happens from seeing the same ads. Oh, just so you guys know, today I found out that transgender illegal aliens are currently creating hurricanes. I don't know. It was on the
Yeah.
radio, but it's just like it's on stations you don't expect. It's like it hits you at times you don't expect it.
Yeah.
They're getting more and more and more unhinged, but at the same exact time, there's a lot of really good ground signs that I've seen. Because I mean, the number one thing I know from working in politics in the past which is the reason why we're doing this fundraiser. It's volunteers and actually knocking on doors and actually making phone calls and actually having conversations with voters and with people in your community is what turns out people to an election. And as we know from Pennsylvania in 2016 and in 2020, there were incredibly tight races. And so what's going to happen is it's going to be this week is the last week you can register to vote in the presidential election this November. You have to do it this week. It's October 21st at like 8 p.m. is the cutoff. So you want to get, or maybe it's midnight. It's October. Do it now, but it's this week. Do it now if you haven't registered. But what we know is that knocking on doors, talking to people is what gets them to come out to the polls more than making a TikTok or putting a scary ad out there. Everyone who has decided, who they're going to vote for. It's really a matter of whether or not they're actually going to cast the ballot. There's a lot of people who are going to look at election day or think, hey, it's too complicated to get a mail-in ballot. Hey, I don't know where my polling place is. I don't know where to go. The answer is vote.org for everything. But on all of that different stuff, or padems.org, any of these different places can get you in the right direction. But all of these comes down to time, and time is money. And that's why we need donations to get this across the finish line. And that way, everybody can go and enjoy Allison's amazing new show, which is is it on Peacock? Is it
NBC proper, like your
there you
real
go.
television.
Yeah, that's awesome. I will definitely be checking it out.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Looks really good.
We're all very excited. And we're all very excited to vote. So, Alex, thank you for sharing all that. And I do think you are absolutely correct. It is really about us talking to our friends and making sure that they have a voting plan, and that they show up and they bring people with them. Because that really not illegally, like, I'm not saying like bring like everyone, do bring everyone, I'm gonna stop talking. Allison and Allison, do you guys have a voting plan?
Yeah.
I just
Great,
got my
what is-
ballot today in the mail.
Nice.
So
Are you doing mail-in?
yeah, I think I will. I'd like to get it done in early. So I have my like sample ballot, which I will go like, I am not I don't follow politics to the letter. I know I'm voting for president. I have a plan for that. But when it comes to like the smaller elections, I don't follow those things. I'm not up on local politics. So I'll go through and like I read recommendations from like, the progressives, the local Democrats, like whatever. And I read about everybody. I'll spend an afternoon doing that, and I'll fill out my sample ballot, and then I'll fill out my regular ballot, and then I'll go mail it in.
Nice.
That. Alison Z, what are you doing?
Yeah, my polling place is very close by. So because it's so easy to get to, like usually most local elections, I go and do it there, get the full experience. But this year I did apply for a mail-in ballot just because, similar to what Allison was saying, I feel like I benefit from more time researching the candidates, especially in really niche, like little local races. My husband is very on top of progressive politics, and he's always got his mail-in ballot filled out early. So I honestly sometimes I'm just like, who did you put before I go over there? Also because I'm secretly a trad wife and a Republican. So.
I knew it.
My husband said so.
Yeah.
Well, that is the way to live.
Yeah. So my plan is to be a proper woman.
Thank you very much for doing that. You're setting a
welcome.
great example.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate those family values.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I never forget when you were having citywide shots in a green room all those years ago in Philadelphia. You were like, I just want to be a wife. I'll just never forget. You're like, my dream. I'm going to LA just to be a husband. I don't give a shit about the Emmys.
I kind of feel like I sold out, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
That was the sellout.
I am. Ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
What?
Alex, time.
Hey, I know. I moved to the suburbs. I'm out here in the suburbs driving past Trump flags every day. Not as many though. Not as many.
Okay.
Good. Which is
Which
good.
suburbs are you in?
I'm not doxing myself. Nice try.
That's fair.
Internet.
No, that's fair. All right, I'll tell you which suburb I'm in and then tell you a fun fact about my suburb. So I live in Bucks County, and it is terrible here. That's not true. It's a lovely town, or lovely county. But my specific area is very Trumpy, and I passed a house yesterday that had a wacky, waveable, inflating Trump man on their front lawn.
Yep.
Which would be hilarious if it was like ironic, but it's not, because
Yeah.
they had several Trump flags as well.
Wait, was
And that
it
is
Trump?
across.
Like the man was Trump, or
Yeah.
Correct,
did it have
yes.
orange hair? Like what? How did it?
It
it's so
did. It
skinny
had
and
yellow
tall.
hair. and it is very wavy and
And
very
big
tall.
long tie. Big long tie.
Big long tie, and it is insane. The whole thing's insane, and that is across from another house that has a inflatable Trump on their front lawn with a flag of when he was shot and put his like fist up. So that is what's happening here. So if you can imagine, that is why I'm hosting a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fair.
that's
Fair enough.
That's
But-
my
And it's like a gas station, like wavy arm
Yeah.
man. Okay.
Now, one thing I will point out, actually, just from driving around on my own anecdotally, I noticed we have
Sure.
Bob Casey right here, and we have the other PA Dems. You know, obviously
We
there's
do.
Harris Walls. Everyone's looking for the Trump signs. I'm not seeing Dave McCormick signs. I'm not seeing other people down ballot, which is the reason why this is such an important stream, so we can keep people aware of all the other candidates that are on the ticket. Because while it's scary looking at the top of the ticket, we have such a good down ballot ticket. Like
Yeah.
Bob Casey's great. Malcolm Kenyatta for Auditor General. I have his lawn sign out front. Everybody else, Deep Pasquale for Attorney General. So many different people who are running who need the help. And then when you start getting into the PA House races and the state Senate, and there's so many things that we can do such great movement on. And I just thank you guys for putting this together.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Well,
Hopefully we raise money. Please donate if you're watching.
yes, please donate for the reasons that Alex said. I think that it's our down ballot races are so important, and I know Aubrey is from Delco, and her down ballot races are also very very important. So I think that yeah, you're right. We all kind of focus on how scary Trump is, but it's just as important to have people surrounded as if we do win that race. It's just as important to have her surrounded with people who are actually going to make moves and be able to make to be able to do things that we want them to do, and that they have said that they will do. So yeah. All right. So should we play should we play some Quiplash?
I think we should.
Are you guys
Okay.
ready to play some Quiplash?
I
Because
think
I'm
so.
connecting right now. And
It's been a while.
Born ready.
I came back on screen to let you guys know that it is happening.
Great.
I'm going to walk you guys through the process so no one's just waiting at bay. It is loaded. And I am currently placing the password in the chat.
Joys of live entertainment, everyone.
It's walking you through the
Follow
process,
along.
showing you how the soup is made, everybody.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm in.
All right. So Alex, you are our VIP. Do not hit all in until everybody is all in.
Okay,
Great.
I went so
important.
fast. I went so fast.
I've been told to sit back and relax.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not in yet, guys. I always get left out of these things. I'm too slow. Okay. Kurt, has anyone dropped anything in the chat? Like, what's
Just some highs and hellos and emojis. So,
Beautiful.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Hi.
but yeah, just a
Emoji
reminder
right
to everybody
back.
in the chat, we do have our donate button at the top. Please hit it. Please throw
Yes.
some money. Help us help you.
Yes, help us save
Help the
America.
world.
All right.
Uh,
It looks like everybody's in, so you guys are good. Alex, if you want to hit the button.
All right, everybody's in, hitting the button. Boop.
Awesome.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Do I need to hit anything else now?
You should it should start the game once you hit everybody's in.
I did. I hit everybody's in.
Oh,
there
you
we
got
go.
it.
There we
Here
go.
we go.
Nailed
We're doing
it.
live entertainment. Shan, we're both playing again, but I feel like the chat is chill enough where we can go.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
We can
Quiplash,
play.
this is Schmitty. Please
Uh-oh.
Kurt, you can play the
Just
next
an
game.
FYI,
I will.
claiming all of you as
Kurt,
defendants
do
on
you?
my taxes.
Oh no, I messed that up. Just kidding.
Oh, and I
This
will
is round
make sure
one.
that our
Two prompts on your device. Just answer
That
them.
lovely
Everyone
Brandi
will
is pinned.
Yes, that
responses,
Brandi
clips will
is
be pinned against
highlighted.
someone else's,
Thank
and
you.
everyone will vote on their favorite.
I think the last time I
Score
played this,
based on the
Obama was
percentage of
president, and then I had to beat
players.
up.
Winners bonus. Go.
Well, that's a great
that.
sign.
Yeah.
Take
Okay,
a
what am I
step,
doing?
But also move forward, America, in the right direction.
And everybody in the chat, we have our interpreter at the top right if you want to follow along with our ridiculous answers.
Yeah, enjoy the audience so that you can vote. Because that's what we're all here for voting. Anyway, yeah, so this is
Sorry.
fun.
Yeah, this is the
I love when it gets really
that's fun.
silent. Like, it's great television.
I know we
We
really
have-
didn't think this through too much, Shan, but also I can't read my prompt out loud because then you'll all know. Like
I wonder if we have the same one because I literally just thought the same thing. I was like, oh my god, that's so weird.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, I thought there was just one. I didn't know there was
Oh,
just.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, I've been just like
Oh.
sitting here thinking.
Oh my God, there's
I've been
two.
like,
All right.
Like, this is a
Um,
bullshit prompt. I hate this. I have nothing. Okay.
Oh man. And also, we should be talking while writing them.
Yeah, we gotta keep
it's-
this.
It's really
Yeah,
hard.
I'm
It's like
trying.
having
It is
rubber
very hard to
stamp.
do though.
Time's running out. Use a save.
We have 15 seconds of pure entertainment that you guys need to provide. Please go.
Okay. I put in both. One of them is very smart. The other one is the second one.
It's also
You and me
occurred to
both,
me
my
as I
friend.
started
You and me
typing. I
both.
was like, "Is this PG-13 rated? What are we
Okay, moment of truth.
doing?"
Oh,
First off,
whatever you want.
we have that Satan's intern, Kate
I'll know that for the next time.
Round
Yeah.
2 is the late show. It can be the hard R.
vote for
Yeah, right.
They're both blue shows, guys.
Oh,
Lieutenant.
I do love a good typo in here.
What's the type? Oh,
Is it right?
oh,
maybe,
fundraiser.
maybe there is a.
Oh, it was fundraiser. Yeah, it was fundraiser text.
I actually
I-
I like fundraiser.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
way better.
inflatable arm flailer.
It
You're
seems
raising money
more-
for Fuddruckers. That's what I would call it.
Oh my gosh!
it's president. Yeah.
So now,
Vote.
I know. So weird.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was.
It's
I
listening.
couldn't believe.
All
I
right.
was like, wait a second.
Jack's box is listening. It's
The machines
listening.
Yeah.
are listening, guys. Watch out.
Yeah, we did have the same one. Oh, I knew it.
It was Shannon
I'm
saw it,
sorry.
but Aubrey stole it.
No, I appreciate it.
No,
That was much funnier anyway.
I mean, both were accurate.
Oh my gosh,
Love
that's
that.
so good.
Love
I
it.
love a pun.
I'm embarrassed by my pun.
Ah,
I like it.
Do not own that. Please own it.
Mine's really
me-
like a therapy joke, so I don't know. If it's a...
Also, yeah.
I
do
liked
like
it.
Allison teased as well.
And
I'm just always gonna vote for a pun. It's
Oh.
gonna happen.
This would have been a great prompt for me.
Hmm.
I don't know. He would take that Ash's rights away.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
He'd be happy because he doesn't support long-term.
Did I actually win that one? Because that was my weakest one. That was the one I was like,
One
we're doing
now.
two? It freaked me out.
to scare their child's prom date.
Oh, I wish I had this one.
Both
Oh, that's so funny.
to be honest.
Oh my god, Allison, stop it.
This game is fun. You know, we played it all the time in the pandemic.
I'm a ghost
And, like,
is
we
so
just
good.
Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores.
we don't bring it back enough, you know?
That's why you're a comedy writer.
Joke. I like it. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's right, kids. Grow up and write turtle puns.
And be Emmy nominated for it.
Yeah, that's specifically what I did on the show. I just wrote all this.
I knew it.
I love
That's
that.
how you get Emmy nominated, kids. Turtle puns. Oh my god. I don't know.
This is so
All right, this is your
Oh,
reminder.
man,
We
this
need
one.
50 seconds of riveting conversation.
Yeah, Kurt. We'll
Yeah,
do it
Kurt,
in the next one when we're not playing. Just do monologue us. I'm kidding.
Oh man, I hate. Ah,
Oh my gosh, I literally have no idea.
Oh,
I know. I'm like, how many letters can we have?
I think
All
I
right.
used up my brain power doing the puzzles today because I was really good at them. Like I was bad. I didn't need any clues.
I love that.
It's all gone now.
You're doing great. There's no real, nothing at stake in this game.
The stakes couldn't
there's
be
so
lower.
much at stake in this
Oh,
game.
no.
There's so much at stake
Yes,
in
but
this
not
game.
in this.
All of democracy.
I didn't
All
realize you could
democracy
run out
is-
of time. And I didn't do my second one.
This is where the election is being won or lost.
Oh my god. Weirdly similar, but different eras.
Hmm.
Different eras.
I gotta go brand loyal on this one.
yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thanks, Allison Z.
Sorry, Aubrey, I tried.
Okay.
The visual of the Dirty Dancing lift is amazing though.
With Adam in it, it just felt cool in my head, but it really isn't.
What? These are just threats. We're just writing
Oh,
threats
no.
on checks.
Oh my god.
Threats on check.
Threats on sex on threats on threats. Yeah, that should win.
Allison's having
Yeah,
a
Allison-
spooky season. I like it.
Yeah.
This is just who I am full time.
Oh, this is you year round? Great, love it. Awesome.
I did not realize you could run out of time, so I didn't even fill out my second one. So
Oh no!
Oh no, it'll say it.
Vote on your devices.
Job that doesn't exist but surely would have the highest death rate.
It was so hard.
Cobra Pants inserter. The inserter really makes me uncomfortable,
I'm afraid.
but I'm voting for it.
Oh, yes, you should.
Yeah.
I'm
feel like-
nervous for,
I feel like anything involving cobras wins.
yeah, 100%.
And do
You
the
guys-
Cobra have pants?
You guys
Or-
gotta check out my grindcore band on Spotify. It's called Cobra Pants Inserter. It's so good.
Actually, if someone copyright that now, Allison better get a credit.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, both? One feels more inappropriate to me. Sorry.
Good job, Shannon.
So,
Seems
Oh my
bad.
gosh, I finally did it. I finally got points.
you quit.
Next.
I
And
quipped
the
it.
bull in the Senate might make people more human, you know? They might have
I feel like that's an appropriate place to have it.
I auto won. I auto won. My name is Vivek Ramaswamy.
Enjoy it, Pearlman. That's the only way it's ever gonna happen.
Oh!
Round
Oh,
two. With the scoreboard.
You're saying I sold out.
All right. I have literal TikTok conspiracies about me.
Allison, you're still winning even though you missed the whole answer.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only way we're going
This
to
is
catch up.
round three, the
If
last
Allison
round.
keeps
Everyone
forgetting
gets the
to
same
answer
one
things.
single prompt this time.
I was really bad at technology.
Fill
I
in
didn't
this
realize there was a
comment.
timer.
What's it called? What's that thing?
being
Ooh,
censoring myself.
we were
Did you guys
speedy
get,
on this
did you
one.
guys get two that time or just one that
Oh
time?
no, there's just one for this one.
Okay.
Award, a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Make your picks.
Wait for the Browns to avoid jail. That's great.
Accurate.
Take fountain. I
feel like my MO is if I don't know what one means, that's the one I'm gonna.
yeah, no, me too. I was like, is there like an insider take fountain thing that I'm not
I
aware
don't
of?
understand that one.
I don't know what it means either.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's a very inside baseball joke. I'm so sorry. It's
Oh,
fine.
it's okay.
I'll own it right now.
I love it.
What does it mean though?
Oh, I just don't
But
know.
There's a
I know
famous quote.
sports.
It's a famous quote. Fountain is a parallel street in Hollywood.
Nice. Let's see who's
Where someone asked, like, how do you get ahead in Hollywood? And I don't remember if it was like Betty Davis or someone said, take Fountain.
medals are nice, but
I truly did not know how
It-
inside baseball that was until just this minute. I apologize.
If
Oh,
you
that's
would have said
incredible.
take
That
Kelly
sounds
Drive,
like-
it would have been fine.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, a bunch of Philly people.
I apologize.
Can you explain
And
Cobra
those
Pants
final
inserter
scores.
now?
I can't. Any way you look at it, it's really bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. I'm hoping the Cobras have tiny pants on and someone has to put them on them. They don't
Yeah,
have
That's unsafe, you know? Don't
it's
do
all
that.
unsafe anyway, anyway.
All right.
Yeah, anyway
Right,
you
Allison.
slice the pants.
I'd like to thank
Yay,
my leading
Allison!
parents, Mike Zuba, and well, the credits stopped.
Aw.
Oh no.
I'm pushing everybody back so everybody can see your smiling faces for a couple seconds before we go into the next game.
Whoa.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you guys. That was
Good
fun.
job, Allison.
Yay,
You
Allison.
did it.
I couldn't have done
Uh,
it without you guys.
Thank you. We did vote.
That's true.
so-
Giving subpar answers. That's right.
That is correct. But also a lesson in that your vote matters.
Exactly. Yes. Let this be.
Good job.
Let this
Good
be
job.
your
Good
lesson.
job,
Everyone
Shannon.
who's watching, please.
Voting leading to like me, I don't think that's going to get more people out to vote. I think the argument against it.
Disagree.
Is this
I
what
think-
you want in charge? This? I don't know.
Yes. 1000%.
Look at some of the options, though. Like I would
yeah,
vote
it's
for
it's
most
definitely a
of my
better choice than
friends
a lot. A lot.
over a lot of actual options.
Yeah.
Not-
Well, speaking of options,
I will vote.
so are you guys okay. What is one issue that you guys are most worried about in this election or most focused on in said election? Maybe not even worried.
Abortion rights, hands down for me. I'm very worried about. I'm very worried about it, and I'm very worried about it as a gateway to us losing other rights. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's huge for me as well. Another one that I'm just constantly worried about all the time, but I think that Democrats are paying more attention to it, as we just saw with Kamala Harris's latest policy proposal is long-term care. I've had some unfortunate experience early on in life with long-term elder care, and it is a mess. It is an absolute mess. It's only going to get worse, especially for people of our generation as baby boomers age. That's going to become more responsibility, and there are like a shit ton of baby boomers. So the system is like already bad and strained, and if we don't do anything, it's going to get infinitely worse and have just a domino effect of consequences for every subsequent generation, financially, socially, and everything. So now that I've sufficiently scared people,
No,
yeah, I don't know, go learn
vote.
about that and stay up at night like I do.
Please
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Like, what is like the latest statistic that like even like the cheapest like in-home care is like $6,000 a month, something like that. Like for
Yes.
Yeah.
for housing.
Part-time health aid is going to be about $16,000 a year or $60,000 a year. That's just part-time. And Medicaid does not cover home care at all right now. That's unless like there's like a patchwork of certain states, you can get a special waiver, but that wait list is really long. So that's one of the big things that Harris's policy that I just referred to is looking to expand Medicare coverage. And then nursing homes and assisted livings also can be hundreds of thousands of dollars annually, tens of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. And that stuff is not covered by Medicare, despite being like our federal health insurance program for the elderly. Long-term elder care, it's just not really existent. You can get more care if you're eligible for Medicaid, but what ends up happening is that if you're already not at a poverty level, that you're already on Medicaid, millions of Americans, even people that like have saved up a ton of money for the end of their lives, eventually their best option is going to be to spend down that money until they're at a poverty level where they can qualify for Medicaid, because then at least they can get care. And again, only in a facility, not at home. And yeah, like 2/3 of Americans over 65 are going to need long-term care at some point in their lives, and people are living longer. So it's going to affect more and more of us. And yeah, it's just like healthcare in any other arena in this country. It sucks.
Yeah.
I
No.
will say something about that, that it doesn't just affect elderly.
Yes.
It is something I deal with on a daily basis. I cannot afford my own home health care, so I do get it through Medicaid. But I think what will change if we do expand it to having Medicare help pay for it is it will hopefully expand your income limits. So right now, as you were saying, you do have to be at a poverty level in order to afford it, or to have it, which restricts you and keeps you at poverty, because either you decide to get out of bed in the morning and have the people come help you do that, or you make money, but then you can't get out of bed to make that money. So then you're back to poverty level. So it really is kind of this catch-22 of what you decide to do as a disabled person, whether you're elderly or, at an age where you should be making money like a normal person. So I think it is something that we all should be aware of, not just because people are getting older, but because people of any age range in the adult sphere may need help. And you can become disabled at any point in your life. It's the only minority that you can just get into, but like tomorrow. So, it's something that, especially also with what we're seeing with like long-term COVID and things like that, is more and more people have become disabled from that. So, it really is a infrastructure that is buckling, and we really need help. And if the Republicans get in there, they're going to wipe it away, and then people are going to be people will die. I mean, that's really, at the end of the day, that is what's going to happen. So I think that it is okay to scare people a little bit, because it's a very real thing that people are dealing with, and I don't think we talk about it enough. And so thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, thank you for adding that. You're right, I did not make that clear. And yeah, I think another issue is that it doesn't just affect the people that are in need of the care, it can affect their family members and loved ones, because right now, because we have such a terrible system where there's not enough coverage, it's so expensive to pay for out of pocket. 80% of care work is being done by unpaid caregivers right now. So that's friends, family members, and again, more and more people are going to be needing it. So that's going to be more and more members of, in the case of elder care, members of younger generations that are going to be making some big sacrifices to make that happen, whether it's spending their own money or having to leave a job or take a lower paying job to provide that care. You can't really understate the severity of the consequences that this is going to have for every single person in the country.
And it's really, really important that people are made aware because they're so good at fear mongering on the other side about
sure.
stuff that does not matter and
Yes.
stuff that isn't real, and they're just lies, but they're fear mongering so many lies. Whereas the fears on our side of the consequences that could happen are so real and actually
Yeah.
affect people's lives.
Yeah, and I
So
think that it's also like these are fears and worries that across the aisle, like a lot of people share. Like if you look at
yeah,
polling in terms of how most Americans feel, you know, have we failed the elderly? Have we failed the poor? Have we failed the middle class? Like you're going to see that from all ends of the political spectrum. Not just the two. There's more. I'm thinking like 4D spectrum, I guess. Whatever. No one would have noticed that I said that until I pointed it out. And now I've completely lost my train of thought. So let's move on.
I like it.
love it.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you for
It's
sharing that.
No.
And yeah,
Alex?
I think that is good that you pointed out. Yeah, Alex, what are you afraid of?
Well, everything.
Yeah.
Yay!
Same.
No, but no, I mean, everything that both Allisons just said obviously are very high up there. Because all of those things are incredibly things that we have to constantly be thinking about. For me, a big one is being a new dad is looking around at kind of what the future is going to look like, specifically over the last 2 years of looking at what the future of our environment has been.
Yeah.
And knowing recently about climate change and how I did a video recently about how I found a book that when I was in college of talking about climate change and things that we could worry about. And the book was from 2006. And it was like wildfires will get worse and hurricanes will get stronger and all these different things will happen. And there'll be more droughts and famines and people will start having to migrate. And I was like, oh, and then the next passage was like, but hopefully we'll do something about it. I was like, oh shit. So there's I think a lot of last year, which it caught me off guard because people on the West Coast weren't aware of it. But here in Pennsylvania, we had to deal with wildfire smoke for the first time in our history, and we were not prepared or understood things like the air quality index. We had never actually experienced that. And then we actually went like beyond purple into some weird maroon purple that was like 400 was the number. It was crazy. And it was because all of Canada was on fire. And I feel like we memory hold that. Like we just it stopped one day, like the wind changed, and then we forgot about it. But seeing what's happening with North Carolina and seeing the lies that are being spread about FEMA workers and seeing the danger that people are being put in, and this isn't the first time that this has happened from the Republican Party, especially, but also from the conspiracy agents that are tied in with them, like Alex Jones and others, who have targeted FEMA workers and rescue workers in places like Houston, where linemen were being shot at, in other places all across the country. When we have these type of incidents, people don't want to believe anymore that bad things just can happen. So we don't want to prepare for them in any sort of way. So going back to both what Allison T said about abortion or what Allison Z said about in-home care, when you deny that there can be a problem, you're allowing a worse problem to happen. And that's a thing that happens pretty commonly with the Republican Party, because their answer to everything is tax cuts, tax cuts, tax cuts. And then that will be the magic sauce. And if you don't like that, then I hope you pray to the right guy. And that's kind of what is being sold on one side, while on the other side, it's how do we mitigate things that are coming down the pipe. And I would love it if we could get into a position where we have a big enough majority that we can actually start planning forward and seeing a deeper future. And that's kind of what one of the sticking points are for me. The climate. I mean, I know a lot of other people will say democracy and all those other things. I'm worried about that too. We're really all hoping November 5th is it, but we are also all going to hold our breath for January 7th.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not the 6th. I'm looking at days after now. So
Yeah.
January 21st is hopefully going to be a good day.
Let's
All
hope.
fingers crossed here.
Are we gonna tell jokes again, or just our fears?
Yeah, we're gonna tell jokes right now because
That was a great time to bring.
But
quick-
I appreciate you guys sharing all that, and I think that we've scared everyone enough that now we can hopefully make them Maybe
I
laugh.
enjoyed for
I
the
don't know,
last
through their
15 minutes
tears.
of very serious conversation, the background wacky Quiplash song playing while everyone is just,
As it
just
should be. You
throwing
need
out
a
some
little
dark subject matter.
tension
Incredible.
relief, you know?
It's just cool.
You
Can't hear
should
it, but I
pipe
wish
that
that you'd
in.
like turn up the volume as like playoff music for any of us that were speaking.
Yeah, it's like the Oscar walk-off.
right.
I just,
A
So
real missed opportunity next week.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I could have just started hitting air horns. I also have like podcast bumpers on here I could have played, but they wouldn't have made any sense in context.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Too many tabs wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yes, please.
Ah.
Everyone, listen to it.
All right. So
okay, so there's a new room code.
there is a new
Yes.
room code. I will be
In the chat.
joining you.
I will go slower this time before I log in, so I won't be the guy.
I might
Too much
I
pressure.
think
It was
I think
Janice.
it's
terrifying. It was the scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
If you
We've
want
just been waiting for a straight white man to lead us, Alex.
I didn't want to be. No, I was like, there's so many powerful women here.
Also, Allison baked you something, so
So before I
Oh,
play, I'm
I
just
get to
gonna
sit back
do
and
my due
relax.
diligence and get everything set up here.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Cool. Kurt's playing this time too, I think. Correct?
I am in.
So we'll try and keep this conversation not off the rails, but we can't promise anything here.
We're gonna do our best.
All right, we are sharing. So whenever you're ready, Shannon, you pull the trigger.
VIP. VIP.
Woohoo! It's about time.
Aw. You take the I out of there, that's VP, Shan, in our lifetime, you know?
Heyo. I do not want to be vice
No.
president. No, thank
I'm
you.
not strong enough mentally or
No.
mentally, I think.
What are the
Samesies.
downsides?
But there are feats of strength.
The more
Balls
people who
and
vote for your
dance
answer, the
training.
better your score.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
They've been training. There are feats of strength. It's not just
Oh yeah.
you're strong enough on both counts, Aubrey. I'm confident.
I think Aubrey would be a great vice president, actually. She's like
Aw.
the best hype man of all time.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Who knows what tomorrow holds, you know? But thank you. That was a lovely compliment. I'm not gonna have a Quiplash for this one.
The silence.
Yeah, this one's hard.
Yeah. Wait, I might be a real lazy person.
I paid attention to the time that's trying to like yeah, get it in there.
Yeah, you were so early this time. You're like, I can't be late
I'm
again.
not making that mistake again. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I forgot there was a timer.
And then,
Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to.
I phoned that one in, but we'll be back for the second. Where are we on?
Behind. Somebody got hit.
Oh no!
There you go.
Uh-oh. You
Made
missed
it.
it?
Time to
I
share.
don't think I made it.
The first
Aw.
No!
It's fine. It's really fine.
You
I was
start
trying
over?
to make a dumb joke. Oh no! I just didn't answer.
Hey, choose your favorite.
I mean, I think one of these is pretty accurate. Like a
Disgustingly,
heat
I actually know too much about bed bugs, and that one of those is how they reproduce. Like that is.
Oh no, that's such an unfortunate thing to know about it. I
it's
know about
don't.
them.
It's the worst because I've listened to too much
That's
Radio
the
Lab
bug.
back in the day.
You could have on your email.
Did I spell that right? I can't remember.
You were decisive, yeah.
Better. I don't know what's more.
Yeah, you actually lost points for spelling it right, Aubrey.
No.
Really.
You know what? I was
Close.
gonna do
She's,
yeah.
She maybe knows how to spell that a little too well.
Oh no, I'm on a list.
Keep
Oh
doing
no.
Not again.
I feel like we're getting some spooky ones. Oh.
Sunday know it's Halloween.
Yeah, they're like, you playing
I
in
went through so
October?
many thought
Yeah.
process on that one, but I just ended up with like the toilet spooky. That's it. That was good enough.
I love that mine just bombed completely. It's a fair system, guys.
Oh no.
That one's too real though.
I don't. What if we don't want to vote?
You're
You
sad.
don't have to, because a
I'll
lot of
do it.
people forget.
You
No,
have to
Aubrey, the
vote.
whole point of this evening is to
In
get
Quiplash, let me reiterate.
I
Game.
thank you for voting for that, guys. I forgot. I didn't have time to write the N.
On November 5th, you have to.
Oh, I love that.
Oh no.
That's so funny.
Oh, they're good.
So good.
Oh, so sweet. Oh, Alice.
Yeah.
It is like
I mean,
third panel in a newspaper cartoon. Good.
it really is.
KX1, the worst office has a view of blank.
Sorry, guys.
I was like, I feel like it has to be that again, right?
I was really phoning it in, and I'm on a list again. It's fine.
No, I think it's a good bit to make
Your
that.
mom's butt better.
It's a good bit. It's a very
It is a good bit.
Your
Not
mom's
your
butt
mom,
is also a
not
great
your
bit.
mom.
I wouldn't want to look
I'll
at that
stop.
every day. Didn't realize it was like every day. Every day. Look at that.
Where we stand.
Oh man.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
wow.
far down.
Ooh.
As
Allison,
long as it's an Allison, I'm happy.
Time for
How many L's are in your name? It doesn't matter. We are all
equal. As long as you don't use a Y, because that's insane.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Have some self-respect. Just kidding.
Okay, so now I'm in that thing where it gives you one. You're like, oh, that's a really funny. Oh, you can't type that. That's, oh, someone will screenshot that. Oh, that's
yeah.
that's how you lose everything, buddy.
I mean, people, last week we wrote, oh, I don't even want to say it out loud.
No,
'cause
don't
that's
even say
crazy.
exactly. Why risk it? Why risk it?
Yeah.
No.
I also really like that my cat crawled up into my arms and then exited the frame as well, but all during talk about in-home care. So we never
saw
acknowledged that there was suddenly a cat being held like a human baby.
I know.
We were too deep in it, you know?
My face reacted to that cat, and then I realized what we were talking about. So I was like, oh no, you can't look.
I know, right?
at me.
I was like, not now, bud. But he was like, I sense a change in the energy. I'm here to play.
Well, one of my cats used to belong to my mom, who lived in long-term care, and I took her to visit. So it's all the same. I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine.
It softened the mood.
Kurt, nice one.
Animals know when we need comforting, you know?
Yeah, he really does. He makes an appearance in every Zoom because he's like, you guys need me? Here I am. You're welcome.
This was the one where I have about 15 different answers, none of which I feel comfortable typing.
There.
I was like, oh man, the laundry list of things that immediately came to mind. Not one of them. Not one of these
Yeah.
do I ever want to be associated with.
No. If you have eyes
That's-
on you. I would.
That's called maturity.
I
No,
wouldn't
that's just
agree.
maturing as a person.
Put in your votes.
All right. Yep. That's.
Tie.
Even
Wow.
split.
Does everyone know
then
that
it's
Christy
dark,
Nolan's
so I
got a
would've put it
dog?
forward.
Does everyone know?
I had to look up how to spell her name. I didn't remember.
Oh my god, I know that's the worst when you like Google something.
Vote.
I almost spelled it Gnome.
Oh,
Like a real
nobody
No.
with a red hat. Red hat though. She would also be wearing a red hat. I think.
Yeah, it's true. Fair point.
Fair. I did
Good
terrible
one.
this round.
Voting
Yeah,
red is like
250 in the last round. He needed something.
Coming up next,
a euphemism for
terrible
murder.
song.
Voting red.
Constantly yelling blank. Vote away.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. So did we go
How
with
do you-
breaks?
All right,
More
we should
breaks,
just
or I
make a
respect?
pact now to split this.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
okay. I went with the XO. If
I think
we're split.
I think if the XO is included in the yelling, that is very
Yay, Allison!
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. It had a real.
Yeah.
They were both great, but
Yeah, hug and a kiss.
that one had just a
What?
extra flair.
Weird, really weird business.
I
Vote away.
appreciated it.
Oh,
Yes.
Look, both of them are great, but I
Both of them are
appreciate a
incredible.
callback.
Love a callback.
I'm just gonna keep perpetuating it. You know what I mean?
as you
It's
should.
so-
as
I
you
have an
should.
agenda I'm pushing.
Hey, I'll get behind that agenda, you know? Not all of them.
Two is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
Oh, Allison T.
Oh, Allison
Golden
too.
Child.
All right.
Allison.
Kurt, you're coming back.
To the
Come
last
back of the
class,
century.
The final round. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting
Okay,
it.
let this one be less than.
Oh boy.
I feel like I do tougher with the comic
Finish
flashes.
writing
They're
this
so
comic.
hard.
They are
Like
hard.
Comic lashes. Sorry. Black comics.
What's that called?
Not writing it in, but the guy just looks like John Fetterman and it's driving me crazy.
Oh yeah. Mine doesn't make sense, but it's fine. Enjoy. He does a little, yeah. He looks like a tiny his legs are.
Here we go.
All right, last one. Yes, we made it.
She's gonna say, Allison, did you write
Alright,
Cobra
brace
Penis
yourselves.
instruction?
I was going to. I really
hope
was.
so.
It is now.
I really
Yes.
was. I was like,
Another
Allison.
Allison did.
Good.
That's Allison allyship. You get those points. You get those points if it wins.
Nice.
So good.
Oh, there's a double up here.
I like how some of us focused on the nipples.
Two of us focused
Yes.
on the nipple. Let it be revealed. Won't show our hands yet, you know?
Okay, let's bring out those medals. Bronze
Kurt
first.
Kurt and Aubrey, the two
Show me
nipple
the
people.
silver.
I just never know what to put, and I just
How did
noticed.
nips get cold? Everyone's like, nips, 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 nips.
Yes.
Woo.
Oh, that was like a Allison
over. Let's see the
mashup.
final
I like
scores.
it.
Yeah. What?
But my points.
Improper.
Allison-
Improper.
I
My-
used a cheat code, guys. I was operating the back end and I put in a cheat code.
If
I
Mike
knew
Pence
it.
had the
I
courage,
believe I
this could all
said my
change.
points go to Allison Tolman. So the truth here,
Oh, yes.
Phil and Allison.
If Mike Pence had the courage, we could fix this right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
If
Well,
only.
that was lovely. They're also eating the hot cats. I do kind of want to watch all
Eating
the
hot cats, but pretty
all
amazing.
of the credits roll. Over pants inserter.
That was. I feel like that's the theme of the night.
Bad job. Bad job.
Yeah.
Spooky.
All right. Are we just letting all these play through like 3 times?
All right. You know what? I
Kurt
guess
was
I'll
so
stop
happy
the
he
stream
won.
as well. I thought people enjoyed those. I wanted to keep them going.
They're fun. They just ran like I saw some doubles, so I was like, how long is this bit going? I just wanted to kind of be the eyes.
You're keeping me honest, and I appreciate that.
People have things to do on a Monday night. Like watch The Voice? I don't know.
Well, this was great. This was so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating if you donated. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Thank you to our lovely guests.
Yes.
Word.
You guys
so
are
much.
awesome.
Vote, vote, vote.
Vote,
Yes.
vote, vote.
Vote!
Also, if you donate it, please let us know in our email or our chat. And then we'll get prizes out. So they're
Mhm.
nothing like crazy, but they're fun. So
Yeah.
They are
It's only a
fun.
couple $1,000s. That's not.
I don't
gonna-
have my Alf, my old Alf 90s state cards because I have swing states I'm gonna send out to people. So we'll get them out there.
Sounds
We'll
good.
get them out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then
Well,
if you
thanks
didn't
everybody. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, if you didn't watch, we'll probably put this stream up like we did last week, and people can just donate to the PA Dems all week if you watch. Feel moved? I'm gonna donate in good faith after this. I did last week. I'm gonna keep it going because I don't need Taco Bell. The Dems need my money more.
Oh,
Truth.
It was great to catch up with
Yeah.
everybody and see everybody and meet Allison T for the first time. Congrats
Yes.
on everything.
It's an
And
absolute
Kurt, thank you.
pleasure.
And Brandis, thank you so much for signing for us.
Yeah,
yes.
thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Brandi. Thank
Thank
you
you.
to everybody. And yeah, we'll see you. See you
Oh,
next
oh.
See you
time.
next week.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.